Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Atlas Minute. It's me, Renaldo, and I'm here joined with Javier Marino, Army veteran, loan officer here with Patriot Pacific, and today we're going to talk about how to buy a house with no money down. So, Javier, how do you buy a house with no money down?
Got lots of options. I got down payment assistance programs. We have multiple. The cool thing is that we are a mortgage broker, so we have lots of options. We have 𝐓Ti, and also some of our lending partners have their own in-house down payment assistance programs. USDA loans are always an option, as well as if you served our country, you've got the VA home loan benefit.
So I'm a veteran, so if I wanted to buy a house, I'm broke. Can I buy a house?
Take a look at it, see what we can do.
Take a look at it. I make money, I just don't save money. So
I think the biggest issue is veterans, they self-diagnose themselves. There's so many ways to cover closing costs. There's terms called stacking where we get the sellers to cover it through a seller concession. Not to mention drastically reduced closing costs, because as a mortgage broker, our rates are so much lower. There's no what we call empty suits above us getting paid on every single transactions. So there's more wiggle room to give credits out to the VA buyers. So we've done stuff where we just bump the interest rate a little bit, give them a massive lender credit, and also in conjunction with getting a seller credit. So there's ways to make it work.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I knew that, but I just wanted to test. Okay, that's awesome. So here's one product that I haven't done. I've never done before. I don't know if you've experienced this. I know it's in specific areas that you can do it. The USDA loan, which is a very cool product from my understanding, but you have to be in specific locations to be able to get these done. What do you understand about USDA loans?
Just like you, man. I stick with the VA loans, the FHA conventional. Not saying that they can't be done. I know there's loan officers out in this area that do a lot of them, and believe it or not, a lot of the area is zoned for USDA loans out in Temecula. Zoning hasn't changed. So obviously there's more, you can look more into it. It's not something that I actively go after. Okay, so USDA is not your cup of tea. Then we also have FHA and local grants and different things like that too. So we'd be looking at down payment assistance. I know there's different ways, you can have the lender pay for it or a borrower pay. Can you explain those two? So programs through 𝐓Ti, I haven't done one in a minute. The nice thing about them is that obviously there's no down payment because 𝐓Ti is covering that, so there's a second lien filed on the house to cover that 3.5% down payment. And then there's also another option to cover a portion, I think it's a 2 or a 3% piggyback. I'd have to look at it. Like I said, man, I don't do too many of them, done a few over the years. But the only downside though is that you have a second, you have possibly a third lien recorded on the house, so if you ever wanted to refi, you gotta pay those off.
Okay, and I know the other one too is there's always local grants. I always get called oh, Menifee's offering this grant, Temecula offers this grant. I know personally, right, I haven't been able to find our lenders that do them, but for those local city grants, you probably have to go through a local bank to get those.
I saw a loan officer out in Texas post one last week through the city. Got a pretty good size grant.
Oh yeah, so I did see that Texas has one. Yeah, because I know Menifee has a Menifee first-time home buyers where they're trying to, get people into homes in the city because Menifee is the fastest growing city in California. If you don't know, now you know. It's number 3 or 4 in the United States. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, Menifee's where it's at. Actually, don't come. We have enough traffic. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty cool, man. I know there's a lot of different products out there that we're going to discuss in the future, but just wanted to kind of talk about this one specifically because there's this misconception when they say no money down. What they really do mean by no money down is the loan is 0 money down, but you might have some out-of-pocket expenses that the lender won't cover. Some lenders will, others won't. There's other ways to kind of navigate through the system to get around it. as far as getting seller concession, like Javier said earlier, kind of bringing the interest rate up a little bit so that way we're able to give you that lender credit. Just different opportunities. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, and you don't know which way to go, just go ahead and just reach out to one of us. We're gonna put Javier's number up on the screen so you can give him a call and tag his Instagram, so that way we can sit down and really discuss to find out what the best product is out there for you. Also, we have something very cool coming out in we're probably less than 30 days out to announce it.
Oh yeah.
We're just waiting on a couple approvals. Once we have that, it's going to be myself. I'm a veteran. Javier's a veteran, so we feel that we can help impact the veteran community the best. So we're just putting our resources together, and hopefully that we'll be able to touch a lot more veterans and help them become homeowners. Right? The goal is financial freedom through home ownership, and doing it the right way and taking care of these veterans. So just stay tuned for that big announcement. It's gonna be coming soon, and you guys are gonna love it. If you're not already following, please subscribe, follow my Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything else. Hope everyone have a great week and the rest of the year, and do something hard.